Hello boys and girls! I've got a really fun story to share with you today, which I also know is one of Olivia's favourite stories. We were talking on our meeting today and she reminded me about this book and I thought I would share it with you all as well. Olivia, I hope you're reading along. Maybe you can show us a video of you retelling the story too. It's called The Disgusting Sandwich. There we go. What animal do you think is the main character in this story? Yes, that's right. From the front cover, we can tell this story is probably going to be about a badger. There we go. Shall we find out what he's up to? The Disgusting Sandwich, written by Gareth Edwards and illustrated by Hannah Shaw. There we go. In a clump of trees on the edge of a park, there lived a badger. He was a very hungry badger, and his tummy wouldn't stop rumbling. It even says here, look, rumble, rumble. Oh dear, he's looking for some food. One day, a boy came to the park. He had a sandwich with him. It had fresh white bread and peanut butter. It was a beautiful sandwich. I think the badger has spotted it. Oh, look, he's using his binoculars. He spotted the boy's sandwich. It was a beautiful sandwich. The boy took his sandwich to the playground. He was about to take a bite when a girl bumped into him and it fell in the sand pit. Oh no! Now the fresh white bread was covered in gritty sand. "Well," said the little girl, "you can't eat it now. It's disgusting." Would you like to eat a sandy sandwich? I'm not sure I would. Let's see. The badger still looks like he's keen though. She carried this. Oh, where are we? Here we go. A squirrel found the sandwich. She didn't mind the sand. Oh, look, she's got there before the badger. He was on his way and he slipped on the banana peel. The squirrel's got it instead. She didn't mind the sand. She carried the sandwich into a tree to share with her children. Can you see her? Look. There she goes, up the tree carrying the sandwich. Poor badger, he still doesn't get his meal. But the squirrel children weren't good at sharing, and the sandwich dropped out of the tree and into a pond. "Well," said the mother squirrel, "we can't eat it now. It's disgusting." Ooh, oh no, it's dropped in the water. The badger still looks like he wants it though. Oh yes, look, there he goes. He's going to try and get it. A frog saw the sandwich. It was floating in some gloopy green pondweed that smelled of rotten eggs. The frog didn't mind the sand and the smelly green goop. He pulled the sandwich out to eat it on the path. Ooh, sand and slimy green goop. I'm not sure I'd fancy that. Uh-oh. But a boy on a scooter raced by, and the frog had to jump out of the way. Now the sandwich had a big black squish marks right across the middle. "Well," said the frog, "I can't eat it now. It's disgusting." It's getting even more yucky. Do you think Badger might still want it though? He's still following. Let's see. Next, a crow saw the sandwich. She didn't mind the sand, the smelly green goop, and the big black squish marks. She peeled the sandwich off the path and flew proudly up to her nest to give it to her mum. Dinner time for the crows. But a scary flying thing frightened her, and she dropped the sandwich into an ant's nest. Hundreds of ants crawled all over it. Uh-oh, here it is down here. "Well," said the crow's mum, "I can't eat it now. It's disgusting." Ooh, yucky. Soon a fox found the sandwich. He didn't mind the sand, the smelly green goop, the big black squish marks, or the hundreds of ants. He took it to be a present for a lady fox that he liked. Would you like to get a present of a sandwich like that? I'm not sure. Will she be impressed? Let's see. But when he opened his mouth to tell her how nice she looked, the sandwich fell into a pile of feathers that had somehow got there. Now the sandwich was covered with grimy old feathers. Well, said the fox's friend, I can't eat it now. It's disgusting. And she kicked the sandwich into a flower bed and went off to go through the bins. Oh dear, poor fox, that didn't work, his plan didn't work. Badger's back to have another look, but oh dear, he's not having much luck either, Mr. Badger, is he? Let's see. What has happened to this sandwich? In amongst the flowers were some slugs. They didn't mind the sand, the smelly green goop, the big black squish marks, the hundreds of ants, or the grimy old feathers. They slithered all over the sandwich and crisscrossed it with trails of slippery slime and oozy grey bubbles. The moon came out. Oh, look, has he spotted it again? Has he found it at last? Finally, along came the badger. He was hungrier than ever. He gazed at the sandwich all covered in sand and smelly green goop and big black squish marks and hundreds of ants and grimy old feathers and slippery slime and oozy grey bubbles glistening in the moonlight. What do you think he's going to do? His tummy rumbled. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Do you think he'd like to eat it? Or do you think he thinks the sandwich is too disgusting? Should we find out? I think Olivia might know what happens. So he ate up all the slugs. Oh no, he didn't eat the sandwich, he ate the slugs. Yuck. No, thank you. But he didn't eat the sandwich. It was too disgusting. What would you do, boys and girls, if you had to choose? Would you choose the yucky sandwich or would you choose the slugs? That's a tough decision. And that was the end of our story. But look who does have the sandwich after all. The mouse. He must have found it at the end. I hope you enjoyed that story. It's definitely a favourite in our house too. Good choice, Olivia. Thank you.